welcome back to AWS On Air, live from AWS reInvent 2022 here at the Venetian. I'm Steve Roberts, developer advocate for .NET and PowerShell. I'm joined by Jillian.
Oh, thank you. My name is Jillian Ford. I'm a startup solutions architect.
Awesome. So, we have two really cool guests with us.
Yes.
We were just walking around the bottom floor here, and we came across AWS Arts. So we're joined by Elvis and Lee to talk about AWS Arts. Please introduce yourselves.
Hi, my name's Lee Fox. I'm a partner solutions architect with Aerospace and Satellite.
And my name's actually Tom Jones, but my nickname's Elvis, and both are appropriate for being here on the floor in Vegas. I'm a senior solution architect manager on the partner team.
I loved seeing AWS Arts, so for those who haven't heard of it, tell us what is AWS Arts?
So AWS Arts is interactive art that's powered by the cloud. And the whole concept was how to explain what I do to my mom. Right? Because so much of what we do is completely intangible, right?
Yep.
It's ethereal, it's out there somewhere. And to turn it into something that captures people's attention, it's interactive, it's fun, then in that moment, we have the opportunity to explain how it works. Let me tell you how we just did that, and people have a great time with it.
Yeah, the thing about arts is it really connects with us all on an emotional level, a deep level. So, people are coming in, they're looking at this stuff, and they're making that connection with it before we even engage them.
Yeah, that's what I found when we were actually out on the floor just now trying it. We tried out the voice one, and we have the architectural diagram there, we can see the services, which is the sort of thing we would normally talk about, right? But you're right, explaining that to your mom can be, or anyone actually, can be quite tricky, right? But being able to just sit there and play with it, go, oh, this happened, and then this did this, and that's just great, a great educational tool. Yeah,
the visceral reaction that we get from people who experience it and actually walk over and pick up the mic and try it it's just delight, right?
Yeah.
And seeing that delight, seeing people's faces light up is so rewarding.
Yeah, Lee, can you break down, because we got to see there was 3 different components of AWS Arts. Can you break down what are those different projects?
Sure. So we've got, and I'm speaking because Lee's slowly losing his voice here, but
he's been
chip
very
in
busy
any point.
on the expo hall floor talking
about AWS Arts.
Yes, doing it well.
So we have 3 projects that we're showing here, and then I'm going to have you talk about your project. We have an AI rap battle where we have 2 AIs. You kick it off by giving it a keyword, and then based on that keyword, the AI will dynamically generate a rap that plays out loud through a speaker. And then the other AI rapper is listening and dynamically generates a response based on what that previous rap was. And it goes back and forth a few times. So that's the AI rap battle. It's a huge amount of fun, and it's kind of fun because we get to experience, or we get to capture different audiences, right? The people that are into AI or into rap get pulled in by that one. We have another one called Step Into a Masterpiece, which is machine learning models that have been trained on classical pieces of art. And then we are doing a neural style transfer where we're taking what the camera sees and stylizing it in the likeness of one of those artists. So kind of opposite ends of the spectrum, rap to classical art. The cool thing about that one is once you have stylized yourself, and it's a video, right, video stream, you can snap a picture by hitting a button and then get a copy of that to take away, a soft copy.
I like that. We both brought our pictures away with us.
Exactly. Huge fun. Once again, lots of smiles, and people will do it and then they'll come back and do it again. So really engaging. And then the third piece is a piece called Sonic Graffiti. Did you get to try that?
Well, we definitely tried that one. Yes.
Yeah. So Sonic Graffiti is you pick up a mic like this, anything you say into the mic, we paint as graffiti on the wall. So the way that works on the back end is we have AWS services like Amazon Transcribe that takes the audio file, translates it into text, and then we can stylize it with a graffiti style font and paint it on the wall. In this case, we're using a TV. We could use a projector or whatever.
And what I thought was awesome about the Sonic Graffiti is that the actual AI that you use, these are higher level AI services, so someone at home doesn't need machine learning experience to be able to actually use it. So can you tell us more about like what are the actual AI services that you're using to make the Sonic Graffiti?
Yeah, so with Sonic Graffiti, it's a web app that's hosted in Amplify, and then the translation happens through Transcribe. And then Transcribe is also doing things like filtering out profanity, so you can curse at it, but it will asterisk it out. And things like PII, so you can say your name or your address or your social security number, your bank account number, and it'll white out all of those things because that's PII. That, of course, all that's configurable through Transcribe. The other thing that we're doing is we have a sentiment analysis built in. So based on what you said, if you said, my day's been amazing, or my day's been awful, it will give you a positive or negative sentiment or a neutral sentiment. If you curse at it, it'll give you an angry sentiment. So that's been a lot of fun.
So you said there's a new project?
Yes, so my personal project is called Rhythm Cloud. It's a set of IoT-powered robotic drums.
Wow.
The inspiration for it came from my personal drum lessons, where my drummer, my instructor would play something, I would play at it, and then he would yell at me. So this does the same thing, except there's no yelling. The robot plays a beat, you play the beat, and it tells you how accurate it is. All put together with IoT.
That is so cool. And then if someone wants to actually use it, like how do they actually go and use it?
So please come down. Come down.
Well, absolutely.
We're
Yeah,
on the first floor
so
of the
cool.
Venetian.
Yeah.
You can interact with all of these projects. We don't have Rhythm Cloud here this time, but we have the other three pieces, Step Into a Masterpiece, Sonic Graffiti, and the AI Rap Battle. And yeah, come try it out.
And if someone is at home, like, is there like a place where they can go find it and deploy it into their own AWS account?
So all of these have architectures that we will be sharing in the future.
Oh, it's exciting.
But we don't have. We got here. Now we need to plan beyond getting here.
Awesome.
Yeah, this is cool.
Yeah.
So, are any future art installations being planned using this thing?
Oh, we've got a lot. I've got a list of about 12 projects right now that I'm looking for commissions for. Other SAs around Amazon to come in and build, TAMs, anybody that can build it. I'm constantly generating a brand new list, so there will be new ones.
That's really cool, yeah. And I'd love to understand, like, someone at home who's interested in maybe using this, what do you imagine some use cases that someone would want to be able to use the different AWS Arts projects?
Yeah, so there's really two things that I see that are outcomes from the AWS Arts program, right? So we capture somebody's attention. In that moment, we have the opportunity to educate them, as we've been talking about, and eventually, we'll make those CloudFormations templates available and people can go and deploy these on their own. We've talked about building workshops to go along with this, to do training at events like reInvent. And then there's also a marketing opportunity. So because we're capturing attention from the audience in a very visceral way, then we have a marketing opportunity for either us or our partners.
Yeah, I'd imagine that this would be something that, from an educational perspective, would be fantastic for school age, right?
Yeah.
This is going to really capture attention straight away.
So we've had kids come through it, and they can do Sonic Graffiti, and they love it, right? And so it's appropriate for all ages.
That's cool. Well, thank you so much for joining us. We had a lot of fun over there. If you are at reInvent, go check it out.
Yes.
Lower level of the Venetian, turn right at the bottom of the escalators. It's right there.
Cool.
Stay tuned. We will be right back.